Hello everyone and welcome back to my B&B Everyday YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. At the precipice house, Steffy tells Finn to go do what he needs to do. She assumes he's going to the sanitarium to save lives. They'll deal with his news together. Finn kisses her and says she's his entire world. Once alone, Steffy sorts laundry, but pauses to flash back to Finn telling her he's Luna's father. Taylor appears and asks, "Steffy, honey, what's it? What's wrong?" Steffy doesn't know relatively how to say it. It doesn't have anything to do with Kelly or Hayes, but it does have to do with children. At Bill's place, Luna smiles as she reads in composition about Katie Logan working with her son, Will. She spots a print of him in Electra and pouts. Next, she jumps to in composition on Tom Starr's death. She zooms up on his print and also goes to look in the glass, comparing their features and looking miserable. She just can't see a resemblance. Someone differently has to be her father. At the Forrester manse, Zend, Ridge and Daphne update Eric on the scent line launch, which is guaranteed to be a huge success. Eric worries this will beget Carter to suppose he's done the right thing. Daphne isn't so sure, and Ridge thinks he's waking up to the fact that Hope brainwashed him. Daphne has spent a lot of time with Carter working on the line, and says he's still the good man they formerly admired. Once Hope loses her hold on Carter, she'll see their friend and company return to them. She and Zend head out. Ridge tells his pater he doesn't suppose Carter is happy with all of this success. They decide to have a look at the scent line on the laptop. Ridge reiterates that he's sure Carter is redefining this preemption. At Forrester, Carter frowns as he sits down behind the office. He flashes to his last heart-lugging discussion with Ridge. Hope appears in the doorway smiling and also notices his expression. She asks, "What's going on?" Carter didn't hear her come in. His mind was nearly differently. She hopes he's getting agitated for the big launch and asks where Daphne is at. Carter hasn't seen her yet moment. Hope prodigies where she could be. Carter tells Hope he's always nervous before a drop, but Daphne uniting should guarantee success. Daphne and Zen walk in and get ready for the launch. Daphne says the collaboration could gesture a real change in things. However, who knows what could be. If it succeeds. At the captivity, Finn tells the director he needs to see Luna Nozawa and won't be taking no for an answer. The man isn't authorized to give him that information. Finn barks, "Also find me someone who is. I need to see Luna, I'm her father." The director is confused. She was condemned of killing her father. Finn says that wasn't her father, he is, and he needs to tell her. The man sighs and explains she's presently under house arrest. Finn exclaims, "House arrest? What house? This doesn't make any sense." The director declares that he's formerly said further than he should and exits. Finn prodigies, "Where are you, Luna?" At the Forrester manse, Eric declares that the scent drop was sensational. Daphne is right, they're going to make a lot of plutocrat. He's sorry to be lodging against his own platoon. Ridge pats his pater on the shoulder. Ridge urges him to be relieved. When they take the company back, it'll be in good shape. The days of Hope and Carter at Forrester are numbered. At Forrester, Hope, Zend and Carter get the news that the scent line is a huge success. Hope declares that this proves the preemption was the right thing to do. Carter smiles and also turns to see Daphne watching him. As Carter takes a call, Hope addresses interviews with Daphne. Carter disconnects and Zen tells Daphne she did a great job. Hope crows that Forrester is being lauded across the globe, and it's all because of Carter's ideas and leadership. Daphne makes a face. Hope and Zen leave for a meeting, with Hope telling Carter they'll celebrate latterly. Daphne tells Carter he should be on top of the world, but doesn't look like someone who wants to celebrate. We both know why. She urges him to open up to her. I watch. At the precipice house, Taylor asks Steffy if she's pregnant. Steffy says she's not, but there has been an addition to their family, a veritably unpleasant addition. Taylor tells her son she's not making sense. Steffy rambles until Taylor tells her to sit and start from the morning. Steffy says she could tell commodity was going on with Finn, who's been detracted and busy. On their anniversary, he told her there was commodity she demanded to know. When they were eventually alone, she brought it up again. It's about his history. A woman from way back. She says, Finn was taken advantage of. He was 18 and she was aged. She was his first. You're not going to believe me when I tell you who it is. Taylor is floored to hear that it was Poppy. Steffy tells her, that's not indeed the worst of it. Back in his office, Finn searches news on Luna's captivity transfer, but doesn't get anywhere. Suddenly, he gets a communication saying, your son's being held at 3197, Holden Drive, Bel Air, California, 90077. Putting it in his chart app, he realizes she's at Bill Spencer's place and takes off. At Bill's place, a knock comes on the door. Luna hesitates but also thinks perhaps Dario came back. She walks over to answer the door and sees Finn. She blurts, "Kinsman Finn." Luna backs up saying, "I'm so sorry for what I've done." Finn looks at her, snoots and also takes her in his arms. Surprised but thankful, she hugs him back. Steffy Forrester revealed her John Finn Finnegan marriage after facing the awful reality of the situation. At the Forrester manse, Taylor Hayes talked to Ridge Forrester about how unsettling it was that Luna Nozawa was Finn's kinsman. As Ridge and Taylor rehashed what Steffy had been through, they were glad that Luna and Finn weren't blood related. Of course, Taylor and Ridge don't have the rearmost maternity updates, so they're in for a rude awakening soon. At the Precipice House on Wednesday's B&B occasion, reality hit hard for Steffy, who really started to reuse what Luna's maternity meant for her marriage. Steffy knew Finn must be excited on some position to have a son, but he suggested that's not exactly the word he'd use. Still, Finn did admit to wishing he could have been there for Luna as she grew up. It might have made a difference if Finn had been a stronger presence in Luna's life from the launch. Steffy confessed that Finn was starting to scarify her since he sounded like he did when Sheila Carter, Kimberlyn Brown, first resurfaced. Finn assured Steffy that whatever bond he felt with Sheila was a thing of the history since Steffy was the most important thing to him. Steffy ultimately started spinning out over Sheila's crooked DNA being passed down to Luna, and stressed it could affect Hayes Forrester Finnegan too. Although Steffy wanted a simple life without all the drama, she putatively realized that wasn't possible with Finn for her hubby. Finn was sorry since Steffy didn't earn any of this and wondered what he could do. Steffy admitted there was nothing, but she didn't condemn Finn for effects that weren't his fault. Although Steffy was tempted to run out that door at first, she eventually decided to keep her marriage promises and assured Finn that they'd get through this together. Since Steffy assumed Luna was still in captivity, she at least felt assured by the fact that they wouldn't have to deal with her presently. At the Spencer manse, Luna hid as Bill Spencer re-enlisted the living room and set up Dario. Remy Price was still there. Bill sounded irked, but Remy acted like the AC repairs just took longer than he anticipated. After Remy offered his services for further fix-it jobs around the house, Bill got his phone number and agreed to keep him in mind. That said, Bill advised that if he did hire Remy for further work, also his sequestration must be admired. Once Bill stepped out again, Luna reconvened with Remy, who suggested that he'd done effects he rude too. Remy and Luna realized they could both use a friend and that they had a lot in common. At Il Giardino, Sheila told Deacon Sharp that she felt sorry for Poppy Nozawa since she was separated from confined Luna. Since Sheila missed Finn too, Deacon bothered about her getting fixated again and rocking the boat in their happy life together. Sheila denied being obsessed, but she couldn't stop hoping for a way to be close to Finn and his family. Sheila has further tricks up her sleeve, so we'll deliver further prognostications on any disquieting news ahead.